What's up guys, Dark Ruler here, aka Blackheart909, and today we're looking at the DreamPunk ReShade preset for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this is a hyper-realistic preset, as you guys can see, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of videos of it featured online. Well, this is more of a performance test, and just a general overview of this. Now there's actually six of these presets available. One of them is, well actually seven if you're including the body cam one, but one of them is a set for HDR, which has three of them. The other is SDR ones. This one is the standard SDR version of it. I feel like it works better with my OLED monitor, even though I'm playing in HDR. I noticed a few bugs on the HDR version in terms of the screen changing colors, playing around with the black levels automatically, and that would interrupt my experience. But since I'm playing with the standard version, I think everything looks fine. The roads are super reflective, things look really good in that aspect. And in terms of performance, well, I'm playing with multi-frame generation 3x. So you could divide my frame rate by 3, which would put us at somewhere around 40 FPS. So 35 to 40 FPS, and then we're upsampling that to 100 FPS, 110 on average. So I am playing with an RTX 5080, an i5 14500, and 32 gigabytes of RAM. The game's on an NVMe, all of that good stuff. And I think the performance is perfectly acceptable, especially for the visual feedback we're getting. As you can see here, the game looks really... Whoa, where did those people come from? Super realistic. And
all units in Santo Domingo, a crime has been reported.
Roger, dispatch. Standing by for coordinates.
Something concerning I did notice before when I was playing with the overclock preset, which is the highest end of these presets, was that in the Phantom Liberty section, I ran into a lot of... sorry, let me turn the volume down a little bit. In the Phantom Liberty section, I ran into a lot of frame drops, particularly during fights. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is just turn down the volume a little bit. And I've also enabled the screen shake effect, which is completely optional. So I'll just show you guys really quickly what that looks like. So if I press left, it turns off the screen shake effect. It does help to make the game look a little bit more cinematic. If you press down, I believe that turns on and off the depth of field, which might get in the way of your immersion. And pressing up enables letterbox, but since we're playing in ultra wide, I don't really think we need it. Yeah, I don't think the HDR preset is quite ready, at least not for out of the box. Like, you'd have to do some tuning for that, and that was beyond the scope of what I was willing to do for a mod. Bear in mind, this is a paid reshade preset, which yeah, you could look at it however you like, honestly. Is it worth it? I think if you want to play Cyberpunk super realistically, probably yeah, but you'd have to have like a really high-end PC. What I'm playing on is the third most powerful GPU currently, and you also have to install a few additional mods like enhanced LODs and stuff like that. And I think it's okay if you have a really beefy PC. If you don't really have the most beefy PC, you could still get away with, 2x frame gen, all of that stuff, and have an enjoyable experience. Maybe even like turn down the DLSS preset, which we can actually go ahead and try right now. Let's go ahead and turn it down to performance DLSS. So yeah, that does shoot our FPS up a little bit. What are we at now? We're at 115, 112, which is okay. Not as much as I'd expect. Although DLSS 4 on the Transformer model looks really good either way, so I think you can get away with playing it on the performance preset. Let's just move it to quality for now, though. And I think FrameGen is an absolute must with this mod. Without it, it wouldn't be a above 60 FPS experience. And even with it right now, with DLSS quality, we're getting 80 FPS, which is kind of low. That's a lot of generated frames. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it back to balanced. And bear in mind we have full path tracing on. And everything's on the maximum. So I'll just get out of the car now. Oh. Walk around the street, take a look at the NPCs. So yeah, the depth of field really looks nice. And man, path tracing looks really good in this game as well. So I've also added 8K character textures, which makes NPCs on the street look really good. Like, look at this person. They look really nice, really realistic. Look at that. I've also added a few mods where you can talk to NPCs. Yeah, if you guys would like to see like long form, just walking around Night City kind of videos, let me know in the comments and I'll do that for you guys. I actually don't mind walking around in this beautiful city. Okay, let's go ahead and change the weather. So I have this mod called Weathermancer, and you can change different weather, different times, I think, as well. Let's go ahead and make it fog, because that's what everyone features this with. Oh, I think you have to click set. Yeah, there we go. So now it's foggy weather. And let's make the... How do you wait in this game? Also, before we do that... Oh, what the hell? Who pushed me? Who pushed me? Who ruined my animation? This mod adds depth of field to your arms and legs and your weapons, and I think it looks really nice as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and wait. We can't skip time right now for some reason. Here we go. Let's wait till it's morning. Okay, and I think now I'll just do a quick drive to the Phantom Liberty area. Jeez, would people stop breaking the rules and hitting me, please? Look at that. I'm trying to be immersed here. What the hell? Should I just... Yeah. He deserves it. Look at this realism.
Oh, come on!
Oh, again? Again? Please. What the hell? Is this
We
2000?
have an O211 in Westbrook. Any units in the area? Come in.
I might have to delete that.
Roger, dispatch. We're at Silk Road West. ETA 3 minutes. I swear, if some rich gonk's pool is clogged again, I fucking quit.
Suspect's vehicle has
Okay,
been located.
so we're doing a police chase. I need to get my HUD back on. Let's go into interface. I'll just turn on the minimap for now. And
Where are you heading off?
here's my map. Where's my map? Where's this other city? Where's New Donk City? What is this? Hold on, I'll just do it through the journal then. Yeah, let's track job.
Suspect has disappeared. All units on site, continue searching the area.
Why do you have to ruin my perfect car? Well, anyway, this does serve as a stress test too, like being chased by the cops. At least until we can make our way to the Phantom
Slow
Liberty
down,
area.
Turbo. You'll get us killed. Again.
I also have the mod for enhanced vehicle handling, which I think does make a big
Code
difference.
0. I repeat, code 0 in this area. All units resume normal duties.
Okay, well, even in this foggy weather, the visuals are actually pretty good. Let's just change the weather one more time. Let's go to something like bright and sunny. Sunny. There we go. Set it. And even with sunny weather, it looks pretty good. Now bear in mind, OBS is taking away like 5 to 10 FPS, maybe less actually, from my base frame rate. So it's somewhere like 3 to 4 from my base frame rate, but that does translate to 9, 10 FPS from my rendered frames with FrameJet. What do you guys think of the graphics? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's worth $7 to have your game look like this? I really wish I had kept my older hardware so I could test this on different GPUs. Oh, this isn't it? My bad. Yeah, but in 2025, Cyberpunk definitely is a much more impressive game than it used to be. I got this game when it released. I used to play on a 1080, a GTX 1080, and I've gone through like 3 graphics cards in that time where I've played this game. From a 1080 to a 3080 to a 4070 Ti, and now finally a 5080. And I can finally say I'm actually having fun with this game. After beating the story and everything. Okay, so this is one of the most intensive areas in the game. This roundabout. So we're at 88 FPS. Now can we make it even worse? Let's see. Okay, so first I just want to check the club.
You've seen Lizzie Wizzy. Here.
Okay, that looks super good. Very clean, very cream. Hey, not a busy day today, is it? Hey, ma'am. Look at that golden reflective dress.
Invisible parachute. Cups right out of their pockets, then dump it. Come on. You know where I'm
81 FPS in the club. That's sub 30 FPS without frame gen.
Yeah, and it was pissing me off. Anyways, now we know whose cables are whose.
Okay, we can't keep scrolling that way. It's some of the NSFW mods I might have. Okay, let's start a gun battle here in the most intensive area.
That psycho!
Not too bad. Let's start a few explosions, see how it handles that. So self-destruct. So we're fighting and there's explosions. There are some drops to like 75. They're momentary. Is it a playable experience? Yeah, it kinda is. Is it optimal? Probably not. I'd say it takes a 25-30% performance hit compared to not having all of these mods installed. Okay, hold on. I want to check what happens if I disable the depth of field. So I'm just gonna disable depth of field and the camera noise.
Her flank's exposed! Flanking!
That actually made the performance worse. I think making changes kind of made the performance worse for a little bit.
NCPD!
See, it did get super choppy towards the end. Anyway, let's do a little bit more driving around and see how that works out for us. I think for most use cases it'd be fine. Okay. Okay, right now this area is super overexposed. Very realistic, but also very overexposed. Let's just go change the weather once more. I'll do rain. Actually, let's keep stress testing it. Sorry, bro, you're just victim of my stress test. In fact, let's stress test it here. The hardest area. Also, let's add one less factor. Let's just go to performance DLSS. So it's a little bit easier to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's taking a while to stabilize. I wonder if FrameGen is actually working properly.
I gotta leave.
He tried to run me over. Okay, there we go. 55 FPS. Now we're in chop down. I'd say it's playable at 70, but when it dips to 55, then it becomes really hard to play. So I'll just go back up to balanced. Now you could go ahead and turn some of the settings down, like the ones that don't really make a difference. I would say like volumetrics and stuff, get some of that performance back. Let's actually try that. Let's try optimizing settings really quickly. So I'm gonna go into settings. Let's see. Let's go to medium here. Let's go to medium here. SSR, I can turn that to high because we're using ray traced anyway. Mirror quality, we don't really need too much there. AO can stay high. Yeah, let's just do this for now. Let's go to medium, just in case, just to save a little performance. Hold on, I need to reload a save file because all these changes probably need you to get a fresh load in. Okay. I think I've seen some performance degradation while playing this, like but let's see. Let's see if you can get above 100. Or let's see if you can stay actually over 75 FPS in this stressful area. He just vanished. Okay, I'm feeling optimistic. I've also included more crowds, so there's a lot more NPCs to compute here. And yeah, with those lower settings, we're getting much better frame rates without too much loss in visual quality, I would say.
Everyone hide!
I'll play like this. 97. Some explosions going.
Till he drops!
This is the end! The end!
We getting hit!
Definitely a lot more playable like this. I'm gonna call those optimized settings. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video for what it was. It's more of a look at the performance of this game. Especially during more intensive scenes. Like, I've seen a lot of videos for this. Most of them are not really pushing the scene demanding nature of this mod. I tried to do that today. I try to make it as demanding as possible, and yeah, just to make sure everything's on. It takes a little bit to get started, but once it does, you know it's working. Man, this road really looks good though. Hey, please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future, if you'd like to see more of this mod or different mods for different games. I'm down to showcase that for you. I hope you enjoyed today. Dark Ruler, aka Blackheart909, signing off. Hold on, let's get a thumbnail shot under this light. Okay, that's the thumbnail maybe.